The Supreme Court this Tuesday entered day 2 of hearing of the petition filed by the former Prime Minister and presidential candidate Amama Mbabazi, challenging the outcome of the February presidential polls. Amama Mbabazi's legal team had 2 days within which to present evidence and arguments questioning the results of the election. In their submissions before the Supreme Court, lead counsel of Amama Mbabazi, Mbabazi, basing his argument on an affidavit sworn by Pontius Namugera, accused the Electoral Commission and its chairman, Engineer Dr. Badru Chigondo, of enacting their own laws to announce the results and declare the first respondent in the petition, Yoweri Museveni, as the winner of the election.
So without those DR forms, without the tally sheets, without the return from the district, there were no results upon which the second respondent could declare a winner. So we are saying the outcome or the results declared were nullity.
The lawyers also presented an affidavit sworn by Sesha Juma Adam, an employee of the Electoral Commission Kabale District Returning Officer, which they say revealed the electronic transmission of results was not reliable.
Why this contradiction? In the affidavit, it's saying the results were announced at the tally center. And in his report, they could not, because the server broke down, it had to be taken to Kampala. Actually, it did not break down, but it was so slow, it was taken to Kampala. That's where they downloaded the results.
Amama Mbabazi's lawyers also argued that the blocking of social media was meant to deliberately tamper with the transparency of the election with the knowledge of the Inspector General of Police Kale Kaihura and Executive Director of the Uganda Communications Commission, Godfrey Mbabazi.
The only way we could have solved that, or the voters would have solved that, was through the social media. They would have photographed some of the results and sent them to the right candidate, especially if you are using WhatsApp, Facebook, and these other smartphones. Those ones were blocked.
Relying on an affidavit sworn by the returning officer of Kabale District, the lawyers said the biometric voter verification machines instead delayed the electoral process, contradicting what the Electoral Commission chairman said during cross-examination on Monday.
We have said, Mutobo says it is 2 minutes. Engineer Badru Chigondo says it is 30 seconds. The district tallies officer, who was in the field, it was very slow. By that time, it was not. There were so many people queuing. So, anyhow, the point is, why conceal the evidence?
Lawyers Michael Kampulira and Severino Trinobu-Sinje, who are also part of Mbabazi's legal team, raised before court their concerns about the manner in which President Museveni conducted himself during the election.
And used derogatory and insulting innuendos directed against my person, inter alia that I had touched in the anus of a leopard, and that I would see the consequence, which statements alienated me from my supporters and coerced the population into voting the first respondent.
The Electoral Commission was also accused of mishandling the voters' register, national ID, and the nomination exercise of the president. However, the lawyers representing the president and the Electoral Commission objected to the submission, citing lack of evidence.
If there was a breach of the rules,
their final submission, Amama Mbabazi's legal team, through Jude Byamukama, argued most of the decisions in 2001 and 2006 petitions and on whether non-compliance had an effect on the outcome. Day 2 of the main hearing in the petition that was filed by the former Prime Minister and presidential candidate Amama Mbabazi has seen the lawyers of the petitioner coming out to build a case and present evidence. The next 3 days, we will see the other 3 respondents, that is President Yoweri Museveni, the Electoral Commission, and the Attorney General's lawyers, come out to challenge what has been presented today. Suhail Mugavi, NTV, at the Supreme Court, Kampala.